Hello, welcome back to my channel again. My name is BRcrochet. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome, and if you are always coming back to my channel like a returning subscriber, you subscribed and you are always coming back to my channel, you are welcome to my channel once again. I love you so much. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this top here. And I'm using this color. I'm using yellow color and I'm using yarn. So whatever yarn you are using, you are good to make this top. So it does not matter the yarn you're using. So I used yellow color and I used yarn. You need a tape measure, you need scissors, and you need a 4.0 mm hook. This is everything you'll be needing, and this is all to make this top that I'm having here. So for this top measurement, you are going to be needing your nipple to top length. So from your nipple point, which is here, to your top length, that is all you need as a measurement for this top. So yeah, let's just get right into class. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Measurement for this top is your nipple point to your top length, nipple point to top length. So mine is 7 inches. So the first thing to do is to start with a slip stitch or a slip knot. So make a knot, then make a chain of 28. So here I have 28 things on a straight line. So by my number of chain, I'm going to take measurement of the length. So I have 7.5 inches here, not up to 8 inches, 7.5 inches. So this is from my nipple to my top length. So all you need for this measurement is your nipple point to your top length. So I'm going to skip 2 chain, skip the first chain and the second chain, go into the third chain with a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through the last 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through the last 2. So this is it. So I'm going to continue with 1 double crochet till the end of the last chain. So in total you'll be having 26 chain, and by then you should be having 7 inches. So I have this, and into the last chain we're going to have 1 double crochet, chain 2, turn into the same stitch. You're going to have into this same stitch, your first stitch here, you're going to have 1 double crochet. So you continue with 1 double crochet until the last the last point. But before then, let's count our number of stitches. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. Then the last point here we have 26. So and my measurement should be 7 inches. So I have 7 inches. I have 7 inches here. So now you can continue your double crochet back up. So into this stitch here, you're going to have 1 double crochet. Then into your open stitch here, you're going to put in 2 double crochet. Two double crochet, chain 2, then 2 double crochet into the same stitch here. So into this same stitch here, this first stitch here, you're going to have 1 double crochet. So continue with 1 double crochet back down. So you're working downward with 1 double crochet. So you have this curvy part. So you're not going to stop, you're going to have your last double crochet into this point here. So this is what you should be having. You're already having this curvy points. So you're going to chain 2 again and work back up. Chain 2, turn, then work back up again to your point where you have 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. But every other stitches apart from that point, you're going to have 1 double crochet each. So into this point here, into your last point, or your last stitch, you're going to have 1 double crochet. Then into this your chain 2 space, you're going to have 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into the same stitch. You have 4 double crochet inside your 2 chain space. to 2 double crochet, chain to 2 double crochet. Then into your first stitch here, you're going to have 1 double crochet. So you work 1 double crochet back down. Into your last stitch here, you're going to have 1 double crochet. So once you have your double crochet into your last stitch, then you get to have this straight line here. But if you don't have your last double crochet into your last stitch, then you're going to be having something curvy like this. So far this is what I'm having, and you have this curvy part here. So you're going to chain 2 again, turn into your first stitch here, have 1 double crochet. Into every other stitches you have 1 double crochet until you are back to your chain 2 space. So continue to work 1 double crochet back up. So that is how you're going to keep making or repeating the same process until you have 8 rows in total, or 7 rows in total. So it depends on how big your bust is or how small you want it to be. But the most important thing is you start your chain from your nipple point to your top length. So into this stitch here, you're going to make 1 double crochet. Then into your chain 2 space, you have 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then into the stitch here, you're not skipping any stitches or any stitch. You're not skipping any stitch. You are going to work into every stitch you find. So you're going to work back down. So you have this. So into your last stitch again, you're going to have 1 double crochet. So you're going to repeat this until you are okay with your bust measurements. So this is it. You don't have a sharp point here, you just have a curvy point and not a sharp point. If you're having a sharp point here, then, or a pointy point here, you are not doing the right thing. So you just have to have a curvy point that goes like this. So keep repeating this for 8 rows. And right now we're going to start from here. So your first point here. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to continue until I have my 8 rows, and this is what it's looking like on the inside. So this is what I'm having, and I'm going to take my measurements. So right now I'm having 10.5 inches long. which is my top length for now. So now I'm going to go 5 inches long. If you like, you can make yours 4 inches. If you like, you can make it 5 inches. It depends on how deep you want your cleavages to reveal. So now I'm going down to 5 inches. So I'm going to mark this point here because this is my 5 inches. This is my 5 inches. So I'm going to mark it and work back up to that point. So chain 2, turn, continue working 1 double crochet to that point. So now I've gotten to my 5 inches. So I'm going to join with this my other part. So I'm going to join. I'm going to take my measurement again. So I have exactly 5 inches. So like I said, it depends on how deep you want it to look. So now I'm going to join these two together. So how many stitches do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I have 21 stitches here, and I'm going to count 21 stitches from down on the other part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this is 21 stitches here also. So I'm going to go into this stitch, make a double crochet, attach to this one, then join, make another 1 double crochet, attach on this other part, then join, 1 double crochet also, attach here, join, 1 double crochet here, join. So you double crochet on one part, then join on the other part. So you connect it together, double crochet. While connecting, you don't make any chain, just connect, then move to the next. Don't skip any stitch. You're going to work into all the 21 stitches. Into the last stitch, I'm going to have my double crochet. Then into this part, make a slip stitch. Chain 2, then cut off. Pick a strand, then tie. You're going to tie 2 times. Cut your yarn again, and this is what I'm having. So now I have my 2 parts joined together. So now I'm going to work on this other part, which is going to be by the waist side. So according to my measurements, I should have 5.5 inches long here. So I have 5.5 inches long here, and I have how many stitches? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. So I also have 21 stitches here. So into this part, I'm also going to make 21 double crochets. Then into the same stitch, start counting your 1 double crochet. So I have 1 double crochet here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21. So now I'm going to take my measurements. So I also have 5.5 inches. So now I'm going to make a total of 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm going to make a total of 6 rows starting from here. So you're going to make 5 more rows. 1 2 3 4 5. So make 5 more rows, then we'll meet up. Chain 2, turn. Into the first stitch, you have 1 double crochet. So you're going to go 1 double crochet downward. One double crochet into every stitches. So now I have my 6 rows. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here also I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm going to start my row here. I'm going to start this row here where my rope or my strap is going to pass through. So now I'm going to make a chain of 2. I already have a chain of 1. Chain 1 more. Skip 2 stitches and go into the third with a double crochet. 1 2 into the third. Make a double crochet. Make a double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So in total you have 4 stitches. Chain 2 again. 1 2. Go into the next 3 stitches and make a double crochet. So skip 1, skip 2, skip 3 and make extra 3 double crochet. Skip, chain 2 again, 1, 2, skip 3 stitches or skip 2 stitches, and into the third you have 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Put in your 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next 3, so here you're just left with 2 stitches. So chain 1 and have your 1 double crochet into the last stitch. So this is what you should be having. Make 4 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, and into the third you have another 4 double crochet into the next 4 stitches. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, into the third you have 1 double crochet and another 3 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So this is it. Chain 2, turn into your chain 1 space, you are going to have 1 double crochet. So into your 4 stitches you have you're going to have 1 single crochet rather. So into your next 4 stitches you're going to have 1 single crochet each. Including this part, 1 single crochet. So you have 1 single crochet into your chain 2 space, just 1 single crochet. Then into the 4 stitches you have 1 single crochet each. Make 1 single crochet into your chain 2 space, chain 1, into the same stitch you have 1 single crochet. So now we're going to work on this down part. So you're going to have 1 single crochet into every stitches, including your stitch points. Your double crochet you have 1 stitch, your stitch points here you have 1 single crochet. So make 1 single crochet into all stitches till the end. So I've gotten to the last end here, and I'm going to chain 2, then cut. So now I'm going to take my measurements. This is what it's looking like, by the way. So now I'm going to take my measurements. So I have 24 inches as my circumference. I have 24 inches. My horizontal measurement is 24 inches. So I'm done with this part and this part. Now I'm going to secure my edges for this point. I'm going to make a single crochet. So chain 1, to make a single crochet. So I'm going to make 2 single crochet into this chain, then 1 single crochet into every other stitches. just like we did for the down stitch. So you're going to skip this and work into this, skip this part and work into this part. So skip this and work into the next with a single crochet, then go 1 single crochet each. Then into the, skip this and into the next, you're going to make 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the third you're going to make a slip stitch. So you have this, skip this and go into the next. You're going to skip this and into the next with another 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip this and this and go into the third stitch with a slip stitch. You're going to skip this next stitch and go into the next series with 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip this 1, 2, and into the third you have a slip stitch. You're going to skip this and this, go into your chain 2 with 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So skip this and this into the third stitch. You're going to skip this, and into the third stitch you have a slip stitch. So you should be having this. So I'm getting to this point here. I'm going to skip this, go 4 double crochet into this part. 2, 3, 4. Then skip this double crochet and into this middle point here I'm going to have a slip stitch. So it's like this. Then into this point again, make 4 double crochet. So skip 1, 2 into the third, make a slip stitch. So this is what it's looking like. It's giving you this curvy shape here. So I'm back to this point and I'm just going to make a chain of 2. Then cut, press down, then into this part, pick a strand and tie 2 times. So here it is. So now I'm going to fix in my strap. So I'm going to make a very long chain. I'm using a 4 strand. So make a long chain. I'm not counting, I'm just making a long chain. So I'm done with my strap on this side and this other side, and this is what my top is looking like. So now I'm going to take measurement of what I am currently having as my top length. So for top length, I'm having 11.5 inches. So if you want your length longer, you just have to increase your number of your first chains here, your nipple to top length. So you just have to increase your number of chain here if you want your top longer than this that I'm having here. So here I have 5.5 inches, and here I'm having 5.5 inches also. So yeah, this is what the top is looking like. So this is going to be the outer part, and this is going to be the inner part. So I'm going to turn. So now I'm going to fix in my strap on a zigzag or in a crisscross point. So into this first point, I'm going to crisscross. Into this other point, I'm also going to crisscross. So now I have this hole here to make my strap fixing very easy. So yeah, this is it. So now you tie. What this middle part is looking like. So thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next class. Bye.